We're doing your turn question for example number 2 on page 318 of the pre-calculus textbook. And so we have sine squared x is equal to 1/2 tan x cos x. And we're going to solve this for the domain of 0 is less than or equal to x, which is less than or equal to 360 degrees. So this time we're working in degrees rather than in radians. The first thing I'm going to do is remove the tan x by substituting in sine x over cos x. So sine x squared is equal to 1 over sine x squared, sine x over cos x, all multiplied by cos x. And you can see that we can cancel out the cos x, and now all we have is the sine trig function or trig ratio, which allows us then to simplify this. So we have on the one side we have sine x squared, the other is 1/2 sine, so I'm going to move it across and we have negative 1/2 sine x, and that's equal to 0. Now you can see that we can factor a sine x out, so sine x times sine x minus 1/2 equals 0. We're in a situation now where each of our factors gets set equal to 0, and we can solve then for x. So sine x equals 0, and sine x equals, minus 1/2 will equal 0. So on our unit circle where sine x is equal to 0, we have inside of this range x can equal 0 degrees and 180 degrees and 360 degrees. And that's because we have equal to here and here. So it can include 0 and 360. For the other term, our second term, our factor, we take sine x is equal to 1/2. And remember now that we're looking for a positive sign. That's in the first quadrant and in the second quadrant. And so sine of x is equal to 1/2 when x is equal to 30 degrees and x is equal to 150 degrees. So again, we record these in order, quantitative order: 0, 30, 150, and 360 degrees. So x is equal to, or has all of those as possible solutions. So this was part A. Part B asks us to verify our solutions graphically. And so I've used an online graphing calculator and just taken a screenshot of it. So here is the URL for that graphing calculator. And you can see on the left-hand side, in y1, I've put in sine x squared. In y2, or well, in y3, because I prefer the colors there for the graphing line, I get 0 or 0.5 times tan x times cos x. So I've got the left side and the right side. And the graphing calculator doesn't quite show it, but you can see that this is coming down and it would cross at 0. And here we have 30 degrees. Here we have 150 degrees, 80 degrees, and again 360 degrees. And so we verified each one of our solutions graphically.